Pag-usapan natin yung mga recent layoffs ng mga tech companies. By the way, thank you for suggesting this topic, sir. So, i-highlight kita dito. Ayan, shoutout na rin sa'yo. At yung iba naman, kung meron kayong gustong pag-usapan, so i-follow nyo lang yung Facebook natin and mag-subscribe kayo sa YouTube. So, I will leave yung mga links below at mag-comment lang kayo. It's all over the news for the past year and ngayon na 2024 na marami pa rin mga companies na nagkakaroon ng mga mass layoff. For those who don't know, layoff means you got terminated because of the economy status or maybe restructuring or change in business priorities. Different to sa firing kasi ang usual na connotation pag sinabing fired ka is because of performance or misconduct issues. So, yun yung difference. Now, why am I talking about it and bakit ako concerned? Well, I have been working in IT for 8 years and that means that I am vulnerable dito sa wave of terminations na nangyayari. Hindi lang siya exclusive sa IT, other lines of businesses and other industries are experiencing this as well. This is an issue globally. And although highlighted yung US, you need to know na yung mga manpower nila or mga resources is mga global hires or outsourced through contractors across different countries, including na din yung Philippines. Let me show you some numbers. So, for Microsoft Blizzard alone, meron silang nilay-off na 1,900 people. Yung Twitch, 500 people. Amazon, 500. Yung Unity, 1,800. Discord, 170. Riot Games, 500. Pixar, 1,300. Google, a certain percentage of their staff. Siguro, sama na natin dito yung Katniel, Bayadom, tsaka Liz Quinn. Hindi, joke lang. And the list goes on and on. At, ayun nga, mag-leave ako ng link below. So, i-check nyo yun. Dito ako kinuha yung mga resources ko. And it's a lot. And it's scary. Now, let's talk about the possible reason bakit nangyayari to. Across all my research, ito yung pinaka-mentioned which is yung mga companies is nag-anticipate ng recession. To put it simply, yung recession is a massive and widespread na pagbaba ng economy. Pag bumaba yung economy, syempre it's bad for business. And when I say bad, they have the risk of bankruptcy or total closure. At ayun nga, yung mga companies is nag-a-anticipate nito. Nagtanong din ako sa mga reliable sources like people from HR or people from higher management na this is really the case and yun nga yung dahilan kung bakit sila nagkakaroon ng mga massive layoffs. You can say na bakit okay naman yung mga indices like yung mga US, even crypto, yung PSE natin is mukhang babawi na. And although it shows yung market sentiment or market index, hindi lang solely yun yung basis. I'm sure experts have done their research and yun yung mga forecast nila. And kung ano yung mga findings nila, that's as far as how my research goes. Now, why do they lay off? Of course, to save money and cut their losses. They cut a portion of the company to save the whole company. When the whole company does not survive, mas maraming jobs yung mawawala. Another contributor dito sa pagbaba ng economic activity natin is yung pagtaas ng mga interest rates. Siyempre, yung impact nito, tataas yung cost of borrowing. Yung increase ng bayad ng mga loans mas tataas. At syempre, yung reduce ng consumption spending kasi whenever na tumataas yung mga interest rates, kunyari meron akong utang, mas ipaprioritize kong bayaran yung mga debts ko or yung mga loans ko kaysa mag-spend on other things. Basically, magtitipid ako at babayaran ko yung mga utang ko. And when that happens, mag-iiba yung spending habits ko that micro affects yung economy natin. And the situation is the same globally. So, pare-pare tayong nagtitipid at bumababa yung konsumo natin, which ultimately affects yung economy natin. Despite na ito nga yung trend ngayon, there are still companies that are profitable or maybe break-even lang. Yung iba talaga is ready na for any scenarios that might happen. Pero nagtitipid talaga sila and they do that by, let's say, I know a company na nagbawas ng bonuses sa mga employees. Ito yung mga variable bonuses tsaka yung mga promotion increases binabaan nila. Meron din binabaan yung mga promotees nila. And madami pa ang cost cutting like yung Christmas basket nyo. Dati ham yung laman. Tapos nilagay nila ngayon maling na lang. Yung mga bidet sa CR tinanggal na lang. Tapos tabo na lang yung nilagay nila. Kidding aside, going back to the comment ni Sir No. So yes, companies have increased increased yung manpower nila outside the US, and they went for cheaper countries like yung mga India, Spain, and the Philippines. Kasi nga, they get the best value. I know it doesn't feel good to be laid off. It just shows na yung security na hinahanap natin sa isang job is not really secure. People have responsibilities, and of course, losing a job won't help sa situation nating mga regular citizen. I pray and wish na yung mga naging part nito is makahanap agad. I hope you guys recover and mahanap nyo uli yung confidence sa sarili nyo, kasi it's not about you eh. Some companies just base it on their situation. I'm really fortunate and thankful kasi hindi ko pa na-experience to. Medyo malakas yung plot armor natin. But do know that I'm preparing for it. I'm doing steps to ensure na if that thing happens here, I'm good and all. Yeah, so if you are watching this, I want to know kung na-experience mo ba to? Do you know someone who experienced this? Or ano yung thoughts nyo about it? So, comment lang kayo below at pag-usapan natin. And that is where I will end this video. Kapit lang kayo mga fellow alipin, and malalagpasan din natin to. Thank you for watching. Follow my Facebook page, subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.